Hello, everyone. My name is Stanley St. Rose, and today we're going to be talking about Spotted Horses by William Faulkner. Now, before I go into summary analysis of this work, please remember to give a like, subscribe, and/or comment so that the channel can continue to grow. Really wacky one here. This is a really wacky work. We have this guy by the name of Flem Snopes, and he's a con man. He's a con man. He likes to make his money. He's dirty. Even if his own family members are involved, he'll still try to make a con out of it. And within this work, pretty much this Texan brings in these horses. And Flem Snopes, he's the mastermind behind all of it. All the horses are just crazy. They're wild. They're crazy. You can't tame them. And he goes into town with these horses. He goes into the county with these horses and he's going to auction them off. And the people are excited. They come out, they're auctioning. And all the horses are just crazy, all right? They're wild, they're crazy, they're not tameable. And Flem just wants to make his money. He wants to be seen. He's a horrible individual within this work. He's dirty. He wants people to see him as if he's, this well-to-do guy, this guy who's swell, and he's just a normal businessman, not getting into trouble. He wants attention. It's like Flem is the type of guy that wants attention, that wants money, that wants the praise of the people around him. Human beings, that's one thing about human beings. We all want attention. We don't have to beat around the bush here. All humans love attention. Humans, it's either we want to be famous or infamous. Ever since we were kids, we want to show our parents our drawings and our toys, and we want to show our family what we're doing in school. We all humans are people pleasers. That's why men want to be conquerors or strong or wealthy or powerful, because humans want to be praised. Humans want the audience to clap for them. It's part of the human condition that we all want attention. For men and women, I think everybody wants to be seen. Everybody wants to be around other people. Humans can't handle being alone. Humans want to be acknowledged that they exist, that they're around. This is why people go insane and crazy in solitary confinement, because we're social beings, we're social creatures. When people pay attention to us, I don't know, it makes us feel good. I don't know why that is. I don't know why that's a part of the human condition, but human beings, we feel good whenever people pay attention to us, when people see us, when people clap for us, when we have achievements, and our family members or friends are like, oh, you did great, ruffle our hair and things like that. I don't know why. It's a little strange in some ways, but this is something that's deep within the core of the human being. Whether it's bad or good, humans want to be seen. And Flem, he's a crook, he's a con man. He wants to be seen by his community as this guy, but he's a con man. He's making money. He's looking for attention. So he's doing it the way that he feels like he can do it, the way that he can make a quick buck out of it. And within this work, there's a man by the name of Henry Armstead. He's not that bright. The Texan, the guy who brings in the horses, he sees that Henry is just not a good husband to his wife. The wife works hard to save up $5 to take care of the children, and Henry just like spends it all the way on this auction for a horse that's not good, that you can't control, and the family's in jeopardy. And honestly, I feel bad for the wife here. It's really hard when women are married to men that cannot lead. Men that cannot manage their money, men that are not good decision makers, men that cannot. And I mean, the man doesn't even have to be rich and powerful. It could just be just taking care of normal household tasks, like not spending all our money on betting on a horse that you know nothing about. It could be just simple as that. Because most women in all of history, most women didn't marry the rich billionaire. Okay, for all of human history, most women married the average guy. Um, so it's usually just the old Tom and Henry that can just support the family and be there and not be insane. And Henry here within this work, he's totally insane. He's unhinged. I don't mean in the sense that he's mad. He needs to be in an insane asylum. More so, you can't trust him with money. He makes really bad and poor decisions, and you got to feel bad for the wife here. And Henry, along with other men, they come to this auction. The horses are crazy. When they go to collect the horses are crazy. It's pretty much it's mayhem. The horses go and go into people's houses. They're charging. They're thrusting. They're just going all crazy. And Henry makes his money. He gets the $5. The $5 that Henry's wife worked so hard for. He buys the wife candy with 5 cents, and that's supposed to make up for all of it. And he wants people to see that he buys the wife candy with the 5 cents so that he can show that he's a big man. Again, he wants attention. Flem wants attention. Flem, Snopes, he wants attention. That's why he buys the candy with the 5 cents so that other people can see that he did it, because he's this big man, right? He's the man. He wants people to see that he's the man. But again, that's this human search for attention that says a lot about the human condition. So the work ends up in court after all the mayhem and tomfoolery. It ends up in court, and the two women that want nothing to do with the horses, they're the ones that are like legally liable, responsible. It's a very strange work. In terms of deeper meaning analysis, I mean, this work, Spotted Horses, it says a lot about the human condition, our place in the universe, and how things around us. I mean, you have several different characters that I can bring up here. That should be looked into. That upon reading this, you can look into it and see how these characters are. They say a lot about just life in general. Some are bystanders. Some are just dumb, like Henry Armstead. He's just dumb. The struggle of his wife, the Texan, his role within it. Flem, who really has no heart. I mean, the way this dude takes this $5 that this woman has been working so hard for. He's heartless and cold, and it doesn't matter if her kids go, into misery for the winter. As long as he makes his money, he's happy. So, greed, human greed, and it's pretty ugly. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. Living on Earth, witnessing the things that human beings do to each other, it's pretty dark. I mean, sometimes you want to forget half of the things that human beings do to each other. Rape, slavery, murder, theft, all types of traumas and wars and killings. And yeah, human beings, we treat each other horribly. We've done some horrible things, from wars to sex trafficking, to human trafficking, to beatings, to murder, to genocide, to genital mutilation. I mean, you name it. Human beings. I mean, this work really, Spotted Horses, to me, it's a little bit wacky, but it really makes you think about how nasty human beings can be. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes you kind of wonder, there are some real monsters out there. There are some real monsters out in this world. Like a person like Flem. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie to you. The name Flem itself. I mean, if a mother named her son Flem, I mean, phlegm. That's the thing that nobody wants to hear phlegm. I mean, you don't want to hear the word phlegm. It sounds so unpleasant. You don't want to hear when people are pulling out phlegm in their throat, in their nose. You just the word phlegm itself should be banned. I mean, to have a whole character by the name of Phlegm, you know that this character has no soul. and he's just a horrible human being. And all of the characters that show up here, they all have their flaws and their things that say a lot about the human condition and people in general. Ultimately, Spotted Horses is a con. Spotted Horses ends in a place where it's court, and Flem, he's not really responsible, even though all of this was because of him. So very interesting work. Um, definitely take a look at it for yourself, read it for yourself, and there's a lot here. But that's all I had to say about it. Please remember to leave a like, subscribe, and or comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video.